Dance while the records spin.
Welcome to Brave Trax on Radio Panini. We are live to you down from the Meatpacking district on Jolene. You're welcome to pop down here and see us be on the show live, or otherwise watch it on the stream. Each edition of this show, I invite a guest, and we take turns playing new electronic tracks for each other and explaining how we found them, what they mean to us, and how they might live in a DJ set or just home in the headphones. My guest today is Eloq, or his real name August. A lot of us really don't need a lot of introduction for him. He's been a part of the Copenhagen scene for a very long time, both as a club DJ, as a producer, and as a composer for the screen, and recently a label founder of Fable Records. And as a Rinse FM resident, he's also plugging into some international scenes and is playing all over Europe and the world recently.
That's very kind words.
Yeah, and I'm really happy listening to your new label, Fable Records. I was really I don't know if I would say surprised, but I think it was really great tracks. And I was wondering, when you were announcing a new label, what is it gonna be? Are you gonna do cookie cutter UK garage? Or are you gonna do something different? And especially the DJ Sprinter release, the second one, was really tapping into some breakstep territory, and I was really excited about that release. Yeah. What was your thoughts behind that label when you started it?
So, as I've been making music for so long, I've been part of different scenes in electronic music, and that the way that it just shifts all the time made me realize that there's no need to try to become one of those who tap into what's trending, because there are already labels doing that, and there are spaces for that. So what I wanted to do was to make kind of a safe space for producers for the tracks that maybe didn't have a home anywhere, but was clubby in its own right, and was a bit too left field to be picked up by the normal trendy labels perhaps, but still there's so many sick tracks, and I thought, okay, maybe I can be like a home for these sick tracks that I love. And then it's called Fable because it's about storytelling. I enjoy when I hear a track that it like evolves, and it has different paths, and it does different stuff. I also enjoy cookie cutter UK garage. I really enjoy it.
And let's get into that during the show. But But I was just happy that wasn't what you were doing with this label, because there's so much of it, right? And as you say, that it's easier to do something timeless if you're not trying to cut into what's going on right now.
Yeah.
But we'll go into a lot of all of this now. Just that was a short introduction. I'm really happy you're here, and of course we're taking turns, and you're gonna play the first track today.
Yes.
And you can either make an introduction, or you can just play it and talk about it after. That's up to you how you want to do it.
I can introduce it briefly, since we just talked about Fable, because it is a release on Fable, which is the first one by a Danish producer called Sam Good. And he's actually a cousin of Mainface. So, which I didn't even know that. No, me neither. No. But it runs in the blood. He's young, and he has this amazing, odd way of approaching club music, which for us, I don't know. I couldn't explain what to call the genre.
Okay.
So for me, that was refreshing, and we can get into it after we hear it, perhaps.
Yeah.
It's called "Where Were You?"
And that's the Fable number one.
Fable Saga 001.
Fantastic. So, Sam, good?
Yes.
And
Where were you?
Yeah, and let me just stand up here because
Well, if you are, then I'm too. 'Cause
let me say, so the thing that I enjoy about this track, and I think that's especially in the latter part of it, this playful way that the bass goes up and down. That's what some of the things that is one of the things that I always look for in house music. That the jumpy, funky bass line.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's not very UK garage in a way. Yeah.
No, I mean, because it's in 138 BPM, it's very fast,
Yeah.
but it's more funky and like housey,
Mm.
and then it has like it transposes key in the end, and it has like chords which is like disclosure-y. I mean, when I heard it, I was like,
So what is it, like a half tone up at some
Yeah.
point, like the whole
It's-
whole Eurovision track?
I mean, when I heard it, I was introduced by a couple of producer friends, and they were like, "Oh, you have a new label. You should check this guy out." And I checked the SoundCloud, and he uploaded this track in like a demo version. I think 5 hours, like before, like it said 5 hours ago, and I just wrote him immediately and said, "Can you take this down? I'm starting a label. It doesn't exist yet." But he was very like, "Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I'm super down." And he gave me this one and another one. And yeah, he's just a friend of the label now and plays the events and
Yeah.
has more stuff coming, and I like that.
And he's playing at this Keep Hush that you're doing at age 15, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We can get into that shortly.
Yeah.
That come about that you and Inside that also did the big
Poolen.
thing out in Poolen,
Yeah.
and then Keep Hush. And for the listeners that don't know what Keep Hush is, can you?
It's
elaborate?
like it's like the main underground boiler room,
Yeah.
I reckon. So it is a UK like stream thing, and they have a very distinct neon green style, and they just do a lot of like empowering cultures around the world, and they do stuff in Indonesia, India. I could name a lot of countries.
Yeah.
They've been there,
Yeah.
and this is the first time they're going to Copenhagen,
Yeah.
which is really sick.
Yeah, and it's a really small capacity venue just next to here, by the way. A great venue, and so that's going to be interesting. Is that something that you started, or have you been included?
No, this is my work.
Yeah.
I played Keep Hush in London last year, and I talked to one of the guys who runs it and be like, we actually talked because I messaged him in 21 or 2 and said, we need to get Keep Hush to Copenhagen. And since then, we've just been back and forth a bit.
Yeah, so it took a little while.
It took a while, and I met him in London because they booked me. And we're like, okay, we need to make it happen. And now I finally found, okay, I have an imprint. I have promoters who do a really good job in the scene here, which is Inside. Let's make it happen now. And it just came together that way.
Yeah. And so what date is that again? Just
The 13th of May.
Yeah.
And the day after that is a holiday. So
Yeah. So
just
everyone should be good. That's yeah.
yeah.
Amazing. So you were talking a little bit about, I don't know if you covered it completely, how this was different. So it was a very classic house in a way from Sam Good, but there were,
Yeah, but the thing is that it's so fast.
yeah. So it is the speed.
Yeah, it is the speed for me, and the bass line. Like, if you slow this down to 124, it could be almost like Chicago housey.
Yeah.
It could be maybe like Mike Dunn, like some like
Yeah.
Demuir track.
Yeah.
But this 138, it's so fast. So it has this jumpy, funky, and it has the fun of UK garage
Yeah.
or like the UK scene,
Yeah.
which I think is the way he implements it is with these small jumps and small breaks and, you know, small bass cuts, which just intrigues me.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Is he up for more releases on the label?
yeah. Like currently we have a compilation,
Yeah.
like a VA,
Yeah.
which he of course features on.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's jump on a little bit,
Yeah.
and then it's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a guy called Will Hofbauer, who is a really peculiar guy who makes like really quirky UK music in a way.
He's the guy with the sampler.
I guess most of them have samples.
Yeah.
but
I think I've seen him on
Okay.
socials. He does a lot of the stuff on like
Yeah, I actually haven't seen that, but he has this way of doing music that's quirky and very funny and has a lot of humor without being this ironic take that you get tired of. And he has a new release out on Rhythm Section International, and I'm just gonna play this track called Staircar, and then let's see what you think. you ready?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I don't know how much I said before, but he just really has this left field club music sense that he makes, and this it doesn't really feel very danceable in a way. It actually 127 BPM, but it feels really slow.
It does
right?
feel slow, yeah. I think it's like the goom, 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 you know?
And he had another release out on House Music where he did something that was like, it sounded like a pocket calculator Beilefunk or something.
Oh. I think we're gonna get to some of that on my
I'm gonna look forward to do, but
Yeah.
but you're welcome to react to it. What do you think?
I mean, you said yourself, like, I don't know when to play this, but I love it.
Yeah.
And I just think, yeah, that's fine, you know?
Yeah.
Because electronic music is often now deemed as like, well, it's electronic music, so it has to be club music. And we forget that electronic music is just like an expression in music. Even the stuff that sounds clubby doesn't have to be for, like, I can enjoy making two-step or the speed garage and actually make it artistically instead of a tool for the club.
So do you feel when you go to discover music that sometimes you fail to discover listening music in the search for something for a DJ set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I categorize it quickly in my head. Like, I think I can very quickly, like, see this is a tool, this is, or club music, this is radio music, which fits in, like, a setting where the listener is often driving or at home. It's still a DJ set, but it's a different, setting the listener's in, where you can present stuff that is more like this, for example.
Yeah, and do you think like that, for instance, for your Rinse FM DJ show?
Yeah. So I try to as much as I can, but then suddenly I also just enjoy mixing and I get excited about club music.
Yeah.
So it's usually it just ends up being bassline or hard stuff.
So that things in opposition that's really like fighting a fight inside of you, because I actually notice sometimes when I prepare to play a club gig that I notice that I'm not giving music that I actually find really interesting, the attention. And then I'm like, how can I remember this so I can give it attention at another point?
Yeah.
And one of the things that I really enjoy about preparing for this show is that then I can start giving some of the, even though a lot of what's played here is club music, I really find it interesting to find some of these things as well.
Especially, I have a tag called radio that I use, that I just quickly tag in my music organizing software.
So when you say tagging, then you do it in record box there?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's at that point it's already discovered and downloaded and put inside.
Oh yeah. Because I download so much. Yeah.
So you say you download so much. So do you? I guess you deal with some sort of music fatigue sometimes when you download and have to listen to it. How do you deal with that?
I never listen to music, so that's how I deal with it. It sounds weird, but I can't listen to music because if I listen to music, I get often inspired, and I don't have time to make music I don't have time to make music at the volume I would if I listened to music and got inspired, because I so quickly like, oh, this is fun, I need to try out and blah blah blah. But then wait, I have other stuff to do, and I get sidetracked.
Okay, I have questions.
Yeah.
So how do you prepare for a DJ set if you can't listen to the music?
Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
So I have these spurts where, okay, I have a day like before the set or on the day of playing, or if I'm traveling, then on the plane, where then I can like everything I downloaded, I give it a listen. Everything I've gotten in promo folders, I get in, and then I have space and time to do it. But like during the week, or and even on just on Spotify during the week, I just only listen to like ice hockey podcasts.
Okay. So you basically need to give yourself like a music quarantine.
Yeah.
And for how long are those quarantines?
It's just so rarely my brain can like it wants electronic music, because I'm surrounded by it all the time.
Yeah.
So I would listen to soundtracks or classical game music. I really enjoy listening to video game soundtracks. That but that in turn also inspires me. So I have to like be ready to like make some music very
But
quickly.
that's really because I recognize that feeling of getting inspired by something. So what I do then, I write a note down, and then I'm like, then I can let it go. But my process is that if I save the task of having to select music for a DJ set for the day, then when I've been listening through music for around 90 minutes to 2 hours, I lose the ability to determine whether or not a track is good or not. I've been listening to too many different things in too short a time span. So I need to kind of widen it out over the day. So I have like shows I listen to, and I make playlists of things that I need to, and then I listen to it when I bike or go for a walk or something like that, and then have ways of tagging if something stands out. And then when I get to the point where I need to prepare for a set, then that's the base material for preparing. But I've already listened to all of it at that point.
I mean, I do listen to a little bit like you do, I think, as Shazam stuff and radio shows, and you get kind of, and I just write down on a note. But I try to tend to like, then I know I have a lot of stuff to look at for the day,
I really want to dig more into this, but I also think that you should get to play some music. So let's hear the next one from you.
Yeah, this is, without further ado, this is Jenny Sparks, Maybach Spliff.
Compact. It's a Maybach slip. Too compact. It's a Maybach slip. Compact. It's a Maybach slip. Compact. It's a Maybach slip. Too compact. Too compact. Too compact. It's a Maybach slip. Compact. It's a Maybach slip. Compact. It's a Maybach slip. Too compact. It's a
Maybach split.
Let's go. Fucking fat split, yo. Shall we?
Suit comes fat as
So I would have bought this if I came across it. I haven't.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Thanks.
And it actually, despite this being a dance floor track and the one that I played wasn't, it has the same kind of playful
Yeah.
approach to
Yeah.
making music in a way because you can be playful in a way where you don't feel taken seriously, right?
Yeah.
And it's still serious in a way that you would take seriously. Someone's gonna dance to this, but also have a good time, right?
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it a lot,
Yeah.
and definitely something that I would have purchased myself.
I mean, yeah, Jenny Sparks is one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
And like emphasis on artist, actually, I think it's very, because it's baseline
Yeah.
and it's very like everything is ironic. All the track names are like stuff a fish would listen to at a birthday party. He started out, I think, gaining popularity with like a baseline version of an Eminem track, where like they like sang the whole tune.
Yeah.
And it's just stupid, but it's also very funny. But it's also very good, and it's like the choices are artistic in a way. It seems odd to talk about music like this sometimes, but I just feel like you should not write this off as stupid.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Because when you hear it, there's a lot of very intriguing
and
choices.
And it's not something that's easily made, right?
No.
In a way,
It's a skill.
Yeah.
Yoink.
So, how did you discover this?
Basically, just Bandcamp. When he released something new, I'm on a notification.
Is it someone that you know as well, or is it
I've never met. No, I only follow.
Yeah.
And like I kind of admire,
Yeah.
because I think it's so cool.
So let's get into that. So you found out about this through Bandcamp. Is that your primary way of discovering music?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think SoundCloud is coming back, and has been for a while, but for a different style of music that I play, which I will get into on the next.
You want to save that for later, that different style, and then because I think it's interesting to know. So what can SoundCloud be used for in common to Bandcamp? What is the difference?
Yeah, for me, Bandcamp is really the home now for a lot of like European peak, like the garage, the breakstep, the experimental techno, like ambient techno, like trance, ambient trance, dungeon synth, of course.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we know Bandcamp is niche. It's indie. And it's really fitting because the culture in garage and all the subgenres in house and garage, they love this because it sells vinyl and it has this like niche indie feeling to it. So I think that's why it's become such a staple for finding that kind of music.
Yeah.
Instead of, there's not a lot of like hip hop.
No.
Or like
I wouldn't know.
Jersey Club edits, you know? So
I actually have found some Jersey Club on Bandcamp. I had QT on last year, and I needed to find some speedy things for that show. So I think I got some Jersey Club there as well. But interesting. I find it peculiar how it went from Beatport really seemed to be like the big place that everyone, and that Bandcamp actually succeeded in taking this for at least a lot of the interesting underground genres. Where I guess if you play melodic house, you're probably still over there. Which I actually didn't see coming a few years ago, where it was when you went on Bandcamp to see if you could get what you wanted, but usually was only half of what you were looking for that would be there, and now it's weird if it's not there. Right?
Yeah, it's like most the bigger labels will still have a deal with Beatport.
Yeah. So
that of course is where the big tracks get to first, but that's not what we play, is it?
No, not at all. So when did it happen that you? I am asking because I actually don't know, because for someone from the outside it would look like that the UK garage persona of yours is quite recent, but I have suspect that it is not.
Yeah, I mean, it's recent in the way that my productions started to lean that way. but I actually ran a garage club right next to here in 2015
Yeah.
for 3 years, where we just played like old Todd Terry and like Banana Republic and like Jeremy Sylvester. This was before garage had a comeback.
Yeah.
And we just loved to play it, and we loved playing grime and grime instrumentals. And yeah, that was my like that's also where me and like Mainface, because he played a lot there, and everything was kind of pre-COVID. And what I produced at that time was heavily influenced by my upbringing in like trap, future beats, and going a lot to Los Angeles and touring Europe in this like clubby, this odd like deconstructed club sector, Jersey Club, and also grime instrumentals, you know. But garage didn't exist like really in any space.
No.
So it was only during COVID, listening to Salute, Gemi, and like the Kiwi, like the Conductor record label, I started to hear noises I was making in a BPM that I was playing, because I DJ'd a lot of garage, but I produced a lot of future beats, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And that's where like, wow, there is a path for me to like intersect, because usually when I played out, I was sad that I couldn't play stuff I made, and usually when I was making music, I actually wanted to make more housey garage stuff, but I didn't feel like that was my persona.
So was it also because that then UK Garage started to have the revival, or did it happen before that revival was a thing?
It happened before. I remember making a housey track with a Japanese producer in 2018, and just feeling home. Like I was like, this, I love this BPM. I want to make more like stuff in this BPM. But it was first in the COVID era where I heard producers making sounds that were more like odd in the garage, that I felt, okay, I'm safe. I have a spot here. I have a way to...
And it seems much later for someone looking from the outside, because your album Shy Spring was what, 2023?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so at that point when that came out, you were actually already just...
I was gone, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was already making the stuff. I was dying to like just release stupid speed garage.
Yeah.
And I was making a really like intricate album with a lot of musicians on it. And it took so long to make the Shy Spring album that I was kind of detached when it came out, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm still very proud of it, because we made a book and a vinyl, and now I'm looking back, I'm just like, that's so sick. Like, it's all music, so it's usually only something you think about in your head.
Do you feel like it didn't get the attention it could have if you had your head in it more?
Yeah, maybe if I gave it the attention, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But still, it was what it was.
Yeah.
And it's still there.
You got to move on, and music is still there.
Yeah, and I still feel like Shy Spring, when I'm making an album again now, which is of course more akin to the style I'm making now, but having made Shy Spring has taught me a lot about why I make albums and longer projects, because that's where I get to like relieve my skits and interludes and small quirky stuff and make a garage track that is not for the club, which I also did on Shy Spring. So I'm just, if that's the only thing it did, then that's also worth it.
Yeah.
So.
And that seems, I'm happy that this sounds really interesting what you're doing then. So how much more can you talk about this project?
The new?
Yeah.
It's just an album that's been going on for a while, where all the cuts that I feel have a little more to say, they are for the album. And then I started Fable actually for my own sake. Because I needed a home for it that I knew I could control.
Okay. So you're putting it out there.
Yeah.
Because until now you basically only released other people's music.
Yeah. Which I also enjoy like immensely. But yeah, the home is also for myself. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna play some music now by Machine Drum. And he's self-releasing.
Legend.
He's self-releasing an EP in June, and he's put out 3 tracks already now. And this is a little garagey, so that's why I chose it. And let's listen to it. So this is getting quite chaotic in the end. Bloom is the track by Machine Drum from an upcoming EP, and he's been on Ninja Tune for about 13 years, and then now he's breaking out and basically self-releasing this one.
This was great.
Yeah.
I would release this on Fable. Machine drum.
Yeah.
Send it to me.
I don't know. I don't think he's at a point where he don't really have to send anything to anybody.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will come to you then.
Yeah. But we were just talking about how I really gravitate towards these tracks that are so convoluted and so many ideas in this way that when you get to the point where you're gonna play it in the club, then you're like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna test this right now because I just can't deal with people leaving the dance floor.
That's true. I mean, there are a few tracks that have the power to to cross over. I mentioned briefly the Honey Caribou track. Because it's so hard when it drops, and it's so simple. But everything else is like this, like melodic, emotional, too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love these kinds of tracks.
Yeah, and I think this album, this EP is gonna be like both dubstep and jungle and house, and also like
Footwork.
usual form for him that he does everything, right?
Yeah.
I promised you to just jump through some tracks really
Oh,
quickly now without talking too much. So let's have the next one.
Okay, let's quickly I mentioned SoundCloud.
Yeah.
What I use that for.
Yeah.
And it's usually stuff like this.
Okay.
This is Andrew's son with a club action edit.
So you were just telling me off the mic about how this has a version of this has been a part of your set for years.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
So I used when I played trap mainly in like Jersey Club and the deconstructed stuff. There was a Smokey Ilson bootleg, also very SoundCloud thing, but it was just a trap, like the 140 BPM half tempo, basic. Like very basic, and it was very. I thought it was classy because trap could also be very like sirens and loud noises, and that was just very classy. And then now in my sets, I just started circulating back again, playing these things as well. So I go from garage, I can go into these things that are more like deconstructed and trap, and go into some dembo stuff or baile stuff. And then back up again. And then I found this one yesterday, which is amazing, because now I have something I can go from my trap bootleg that I love and back up to up tempo seamlessly.
And we are at 140 here, so it matches perfectly.
Oh yeah. It's perfect.
Yeah, amazing.
Mm.
I had your old bandmate on this show a few about half a year ago, Anders Dixon.
Yeah.
And we had a talk about how it was being in Au Au Au, which you were also part
Oh,
of.
yeah.
And he talked about it was just a really natural ending, and then he could go out, and he started his own label, and now you went out and started his own label,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So it was all just it's
Just labels in the end.
yeah. You all end up in it. But what was your feeling ending that 10 years of your life?
I mean, it was due because the project needed more from us than we could give, I think.
Okay.
Because our out was kind of a big thing, and when we played concerts, it had to be very big, and I just felt we all felt that we couldn't give the project what it deserved.
So it was basically like the audience was expecting things for you that you weren't willing to give anymore?
I think both audience, but also our own perception of the project.
Yeah.
We wouldn't give less than what our out deserved.
But
so yeah.
That's really interesting, because usually when something stops, it's because I got tired of it, or people lost interest. I was fighting for it, but no one, someone wasn't buying the albums anymore. But here it's like you were at the peak success of this. Everyone was interested, and even you yourselves was interested. And then there was just some sort of attention and time constraint that played in.
Yeah. So that which made it fatiguing. And hard on all of us to who has the responsibility to carry it if one person has too much to do, and it just ended up being fatiguing to a point where it did not help the project, and we love the project, so the project has to stay loved.
Yeah.
And we ended up with we ended the whole thing with a big party, like a big goodbye party with all our friends, like in Poland, sold out, like huge.
Yeah.
Which was just a great thing to end it.
And Anders told me about it as well, and I was really unhappy not to be there. I was home with 2 kids, unfortunately.
And then pesky kids.
And I was frantically on my reels watching people just like doing for me in there and having a biggest FOMO of my life. So
yeah, it was great.
But it sounds like it was a really great ending for it, and for all of you to then move on. And I guess Martin, he's moving on with his filmmaking, and then you ended up in UK Garage. That was actually, from our previous talk, already going on at that point. Did that meld into the Our music at that point?
Well, it did a lot actually, and actually Our Out was the outlet for me to like spit out all the garage I had in my body. Because I remember it was Dixon who showed me Burial on an Our cabin trip.
Yeah.
In 2015, 16, whatever. But so much music has been showed to me through Our and we had the same vision of emotionally carried electronic garage and garagey clubby music. Yeah. Always. So that was my outlet before I had my own actually. Yeah. So which was really nice.
And I feel like Our was really much in the same emotional territory as someone as Bicep. And sometimes I would call you like the Danish Bicep.
Yeah, I mean, we heard that. We heard the Danish Overmono and the Fred Again's Daddies or but we take it because it's music we love, and it's a scene that we love seeing grow. Like it's also we talk about club and garage, speed garage, all these more standardized genres. But it's also nice to see the eyes and ears on emotional electronic music.
Especially, I really loved it for at the same time there was what would you call it, emotional part of house that I really disliked, and you were showing a way to be emotional in a way that it wasn't convoluted and too much. Yeah. So that's what I enjoyed it for, at least.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, great. I'm gonna stay a little bit in the genre, and I just need to not have my ears blown out here. This is Cutie that was on the show last summer, and she's done a remix on Taxi Trax. Let's listen to it.
Yo, wicked.
So the original is made by a Swedish guy called Wilhelm Hasselgren.
Oh yeah, he's the Swedish jungle guy.
Yeah. And on this EP that's called Glimt, that's out on the Danish or Copenhagen label Trax. He also moves in kind of like the bureau territory.
Yeah.
And then Cutie, that's really like the resource in Copenhagen on footwork, has made this remix.
Would you say the only footwork producer in Copenhagen?
I don't know if it is. I would be sad to say it, and then there was someone out there who said, "Hey, I'm also here."
It's
right?
true. It feels just so rare hearing this,
Yeah.
and it's also so pure, like what she's making. It is really something that I feel like I could have heard like 10 years ago, or.
And it really takes something to stick to a genre this vehemently in a way where it is, because it really sorts out a lot of gigs that you can't have.
True.
Right, and then just stick with it, and I think she's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's what I have to say.
But truly, I agree completely. Big fan. I'm gonna move on to a female producer from Romania called Miss J. She's super sick, and we started chatting because I heard some of her sets, and she played stuff that I played 10 years ago, like the exact same tracks. I was like, this is. But then I found out that she's also my age, so it's not like she's like she just found this. She's just kept playing it.
Yeah, or she had a different trajectory. She'd played something else at that point, and now you switch spaces.
Now she came to it now, and it's this deconstructed club, which is a word I say a lot now. But it's also because I simply don't know what to call it. But it's like old like Night Slugs, or like all this. Grime instrumental ambience stuff, weird.
Yeah.
And this track is called Night Slug.
Yeah. So
which is like an homage.
It must be.
But she's
amazing.
super great, and she will also play the Keep Hush party actually.
Okay.
I love this.
So I was just asking you to say something to me. Let's get it on the mic. You were talking a little bit how you would use this track when playing out and how you track it.
Yeah, so these kinds of tracks which are not melodic
At all.
but I still feel carry emotional value, at least nostalgic to me.
Yeah.
But it's a tool. It's like duct tape.
Yeah.
So when you have a track that you have to mix out of in a key and you have to go to something else, you really want to play in another key, or if you just feel you need something to like draw out the bigger impacts, these tracks that are just like the way the floor reacts when you play these is just perfect for like a transition phase. It in itself, like if you play it in its own right, you can also pump it up to be its own drop. So it's like a multi-tool.
Yeah.
There's a Leatherman, Swiss knife, the Romanian. Yes.
But I find it really interesting that thing where it is that you talk about how it is that you had something with a lot of chords and you want to progress to some sort of other mood, and if you go too fast between those, you need something in between to reset the mind of the dance floor in some way.
Yeah, I mean, if you play very chord heavy music, then you're in someone's chord mindset, like you're in someone's emotional like journey, and then you go straight from that into another artist's emotional like tale, or what you say.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need something in between, which is just like, wait a minute, here's just a sword, which this is.
So is this Bandcamp or SoundCloud music?
This is Bandcamp, but it stems from SoundCloud music.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's released on a friend Miley Cyrus label, 99 Cents, which is very like indie DIY, does scenes and a lot of cool merch and stuff I love. So, yeah.
Great. Let's move on. This is also some sort of, I don't know, deconstructed bass was the word we called it before.
If someone has a better name for it,
I don't
tell
know.
us.
This is out on a label called Jodder label. They have a new VA out called Jodder Vinyl Series. And this is someone called Nata and Diligence. I really don't know a lot about this artist. I just like the track. Yeah, so that was the name of this artist as performed by Eloq next to me here.
Yeah, I love this. I'm stealing this one.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
That's the point of it all. It's all sharing. But it's actually interesting to think about. You just put out a track called Devotion,
Oh yeah.
where you really dive into all of the basically you're sampling an old 1990s track.
Yeah.
I want to give you Devotion, which is like a dance classic, and
Yeah.
you made it together with another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guy from Nottingham called Nate and N40.
Yeah, did you send back and forth, or did you sit in the studio together?
No, this was back and forth
Yeah.
really quickly as well. Just
Yeah.
like, let's do a track. And I had this idea around, because I listened a lot to the Bingo Players one, because I grew up in like the fidget era
Yeah.
with the saxophone.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I love that one.
Yeah.
So it's like it's multiple layers of sampling, which makes it really hard to release.
Yeah.
So it took 2 years.
Yeah. That was because it was. Did you need a lot of clearance for it?
Yeah, we ended up with Spinning Records,
Yeah.
a sub label for them, which is a very big electronic label.
Yeah.
And they showed interest in the track, and we said, hey, but what about the samples? And they were like, oh, one second. Oh, we released the old one, so that's fine.
Amazing. That was complete coincidence that it ended up there, and then
it sounded like that on here. We're like, okay, that's crazy. Well,
Amazing.
then we go
Yeah.
with you, yeah.
And then you're also tapping into that. I want to get into you tapping into a lot of things that's happening in basically all of that kind of speed garage tracks. You know, you have the M1 organ, you have like the dub siren, you have all of those things. Do you feel like that you can keep using those elements still, or I'm not trying to say that it's a bad track, but yeah, because I think it works perfectly, and I love the source material for it. But how do you feel about where it is with this kind of it's kind of like a lot of things that you just need to have in such a track.
Yeah.
How many more times can you do it?
No, but it is true, because when you listen to especially Speed Garage, which had such a distinct sound palette.
Yeah.
I mean, so this track was also made 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, which was in the era of like everyone doing everything all at once.
Yeah.
And we all just shamelessly just used like all the sounds.
Yeah.
And now listening back, it's like, okay, there's some sounds we can retire.
Yeah.
But then still, there are also some sounds that are like, well, I like this on this kind of track. And then I can put my own spin on it. I have my own voice tags. I have my own small quirky noises and sounds that I like to put in.
I have a note here that I wrote down. I can't find it, but because you could also say maybe that the dub siren is for UK garage as the guitar is for rock music. Is that
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say that there are some sounds that they just fit really well, and you could say it's oversaturated, but that depends on how you use it, I think. And if you, I think you can hear if someone just intends to jump on something for a cookie cutter trend to pursue the heat that is brewing, or like riding the wave, or if someone just has a big interest and is like curious about what the production is and loves these sounds and wants to like create something with that.
Yeah.
So the M1 organ is.
I hope you could feel that I'm trying to play devil's advocate and not.
Yeah. No, but I mean, given that the popularity of UK garage exploded the past years, it's fair to say like, how long can we keep going?
Yeah.
And already now people are moving on to something else.
Where do you see it going now?
More housey.
Yeah.
And I think it's where the money is. I think that's mostly it. And I think it's a shame because for me, garage is so fun. And the subgenres are fun. Like it's made for partying, basically. House music is as well. I'm not trying to...
Yeah.
But I'm just saying there's a different vibe to the party. And I've always enjoyed explosive music and like hyper music, and speed garage is fast, and two-step is weird, and breakstep is like dark and gloomy, and all these genres that you can play in a garage set. you can fit them all into it,
Yeah.
and that's what I love. And then when you can fit those into it, you can also fit dembo and bailafunk, and it's harder to fit a dembo, like a bailafunk track, into like a house tech house set. You
Yeah.
know? And that's where I fall off. I still enjoy listening to it, and I respect the people producing it. But
Yeah.
now garage is leaning towards houseier sets, and
Yeah.
which is fine.
Something like Jeremy Sylvester and stuff like that.
I think more towards like the newer wave of like Ibiza,
Yeah.
so like Luke Dean and Josh Baker.
What do you think about this?
I think it's because there's more money involved.
Mm.
There's a lot more people trying to jump on it for money's sake, and that's where I think it loses its cultural meaning,
Yeah.
which is sad. There are still great
But this
producers.
always happens. It's like it happens to any song that gets this kind of popularity, right?
Yeah,
So it's almost meaningless to protest about it.
yeah, it is,
Yeah.
but it's just where do you get on, where do you get
Yeah.
off?
Yeah.
And I have no disrespect towards any of it, because there's a lot of great producers producing the stuff, and it goes in waves.
Yeah.
I feel like crowds, they like to jump, and then they like to groove, and then they like to jump, and then they like to groove, and it is like this all the time. So it's drum and bass and jump up, and then it's liquid, or then it's fidget house, then it's a minimal house. You know, so it's like hard dubstep, mellow dubstep. It's always like this.
It has these waves.
Yeah.
There's also another way where I was on the other end of the devil's advocate with your old bandmate Anders was on the show here, and I was playing a few tracks with the Reese bass on, which is like this really droning bass that also is prevalent in a lot of UK garage.
I love it.
And and I love it too. And I know because you have a lot of Reese bass in your recent Rinse FM release.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I also love it a lot. And I was here with Anders, and I was playing a track, and it was kind of mellow. It wasn't really like out there, but there was some Reese, and he was being really like, I don't know what to say about this track. And I could see he wanted to say something bad, but he didn't dare. And then I gave him permission, and then the whole show became some sort of like going back to talking about, oh, that's a Reese bass again. Then I played a Leon Weinhold track with also in there, right? But you love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I loved it for a long time, because there was also Reese bass in like Flume and like Future bass.
Yeah.
And it's just a sound. It's the sound
It's just the sound, right?
It's just a sound. I don't know. I can't hate on the sound. I can hate what people make with it.
Yeah.
But that goes for any sound.
But there's something to, I don't know, but I still remember first time I was on I think most people do, they're on a dance floor and they are subjected to the Reese bass. And to me, I was at the radio house, back when the Store Mix, which was a big Danish radio show. They were doing techno parties in the old radio house in Copenhagen. And a DJ in there were playing an Abeduk techno track. That's called, I don't remember what it's called, but it was with that drony bass on. And I was just up at the DJ looking at the label, right? And I just had to have that track, right?
Still, if I play a set where I keep the Reese hidden a bit, and then it comes on like it's like a jump scare, because it's like a dissonant force. Yeah.
And there's so many ways you can make it, because it's like there's not one synth that you basically have to detune a bass and put it on, and then there's so many expressions of way of. I'm so happy that I can get to talk about this with someone that likes it. You could really feel I needed to get it off my chest.
Well, I have a track for you that with a Reese bass, because let's just jump to that.
Yeah.
It's Galt,
Yeah.
Scottish producer, and it's also a Fable release.
Yeah.
Because when I heard this, is when everybody started making speed garage bootlegs, and but then I heard this and I was like, this is different. And I can't explain really how or why, but the way it switches a bit, for me it switches key when the Reese comes on, so it has the same thing that the Renegade, the Terrorist Renegade speed garage version, the way it shifts from the piano, and when the Reese comes on, it's actually another key, which makes it so menacing. And that's what it does, like it has this dungeon.
Yeah. So is it switching out of key, or
Yeah.
is it
It switches to another key, which makes it like it's shocking in both ways. I feel this track does a bit the same for me.
Yeah.
It jumps and it does. Yeah, I can just.
Let's put it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, we were talking a lot off the mic where
You
know,
can't
should
hear
bring
that.
it. You can't hear that. But I was talking about how I've listened a lot to the B side of this one.
Yeah.
And in a way that I put it into Ableton in order to see.
Oh,
how
the
it was-
waveform, like
the
how is it
waveform,
built?
how is it done, and where it is, and because it's easier for me to switch around in it because I really wanted to listen to the details in he was doing,
Yeah.
and just the details are in a way that you feel them when you listen to him, but you're not really aware of it because you can be really detailed in the music in a way where it kind of takes the attention from what it's supposed to do, and here it's there but really supporting the track
Yeah.
in a really great way.
Truly.
And so I had to do that in order to deconstruct it in my head because I wanted to kind of like
Deconstruct.
figure out how to do some of the things he's doing,
Yeah.
right?
No, he's really great.
Yeah.
Like he's really great.
Yeah.
And he's very young as well, so it's just very exciting to hear all the stuff that he's making.
And so you say for your label that it's lore-driven club music.
Yeah.
And while off the mic you say you were listening to this, you felt like watching a music video. So
Yeah.
I feel those two things belong together. Can you dive into that a little bit?
There's just something I just found out how I listen to my own music as well. How do I classify it? And I just came to the conclusion that often the music I like the most is the stuff that I get pictures in my head. And when I get the pictures, it's often fantasy. So that's how I divide my music, and that's how I know what it is. Is it fairy garage? Is it like dungeon garage? Is it? So that's how I see it. Like it's like it accommodates, like maybe it's from games, but then I hear something like this and pictures just jump in my head.
So what does a track need to have in order for those pictures to jump into your head?
I have no idea.
No.
So that's the fun thing as
Yeah.
well. I just know it when I hear it.
Yeah.
I usually it's texture, and it's the way the melodies interact. Like there's something in the structure of the melodies that just drives me into it. But I don't know. Sometimes it's Jenny Sparks wank wank wank, and sometimes it's like dark dungeon bass.
So what I felt this track had in the second drop, it had these kind of like high wee that
Yeah.
came in. There was like the simple thing that was a difference between the second part and the first part, and that's sometimes when you make music, you kind of think, okay, I need to do all of these things, and then it ends up being just that one thing
Yeah,
that
true.
tells the story, right?
Like sometimes they go over the board
Yeah.
in drop 2. But there's so little extra, but it does so much because now the bass has another emotional, like melodic layer on it. Yeah.
So I don't know. This might be something you already know because this is on a subsidiary label of Rinse FM on the Ingram label. This is Ineffective Mans and a track called Like That, and it was just inspired by what you were playing there. So let's keep.
Wait, I have another one from the label.
Let's keep the respace going.
Yeah.
So we were talking a little bit about this was some of where garage is going right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like on this Ingram label, the basses are a little bit more boomier and the sounds are a little bit more metallic. You were also joining something in here.
Yeah. I mean, this just it feels like a lot of people call this minimal.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it may be because it's more. It's like a techno version of garage.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's minimal for them.
Yeah, and you say that this is something that also what Main Phase and Bjarke Talons is what they're doing is being boxed in with this now.
I don't know. I just feel like this is this in the vein of this, where it's more like 4 to the floor driven and just straight on, like it just runs through like a train, and all the tracks are very like it's just rolling. It's rolling along, which is so sick. It's just and Mans and In Effect are really good at it.
It's a smasher there. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to the next one.
Also Ingram release.
Yeah.
This is Fold and Curve, and it's the B-side from their latest release.
an illegal party in the field. Just on the spur of a moment with a group of friends picked me up. That was it. I was hooked. That was it. I was hooked.
So another party track there from the Ingram label. I can't remember the. You have the artist name over there.
Fold and Curve.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So all the tracks that are played today will be on a track list with Bandcamp links that will be on the website, which is bravetracks.substack.com.
Yeah.
And brilliant. I can't remember something that I wanted to ask you about right now, but let's just jump on here. I'm gonna play some dubstep now.
Sweet.
And this is Youngster, which is basically he's the originator of dubstep and basically one of the first that was ever to play it, and the curator behind the Temple label. And now he's finally gotten to release himself.
So that's New Youngster.
Yeah, this is New Youngster.
Wow.
And he named it after Plastic People.
Yeah.
So listen to it. So, for those who don't know Plastic People, it was a legendary club in London, club night with the dubstep where Youngster played, and the club was called Forward, I think.
Yeah.
And so this is a new one, came out 10th of April on Tampa, and it really makes me happy that there's so much dubstep coming out these days. That some would say it's deep dubstep or 140 that sounds like this, and that you can kind of listen to this genre and not feel bad about yourself anymore.
Yeah, because I feel this, and when you say 140, people need to lean into that. When people say dubstep, they think it's only the half tempo, but this has so much rhythm in it that it doesn't feel half tempo. I think maybe that's why they now call it. Well, it's 140 because it's in 140.
Yeah.
But it's actually just percussive bass music.
But and then also those kind of dubstep that I find really interesting are the ones that are willing to play with the rhythms in a way that they do here, where it's not like just like the standard half-step beat, but you're willing to do something, and that the beat can be something new that you're trying out instead of just the same over again.
Remembering where it came from, actually, with a lot of more garage influence.
Yeah.
So when I heard that, I thought, okay, let me play this.
Yeah.
Which
amazing.
is Just Jane, also on Ingram Rinse sub-label. Well, she's a DJ producer, and she's such good taste. And if you have good taste, you can beat anyone in this game. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Like you can be an expert at YouTube tutorials and production and whatever, but you cannot beat taste. So she
What
started.
was that in a response to? It sounds like you responded to someone there.
No,
You said that.
not at all. It's just when I said the word taste, it just means so much to me because I feel in an era of AI and blah 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 blah, blah and everyone can do anything.
Yeah.
The thing that you cannot you can't copy good taste. So I strive towards people with good taste, and I think
taste is both in like curation also, but more than in just making music.
Yeah. It's an aura. It's an essence.
Yeah.
So Just Jane, Parallel Universe, it has this percussive 140 feel. It's also very minimal, I think, very like drawn back.
Yeah.
dong gong gang dicka 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 dong gong gong dicka 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 dicka. Yeah.
Så det var faktisk det. So we're gonna do this in English.
Yeah.
And then this happens to me once in every show. I start in Danish, but this was the third track from Ingram in this
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this label is I feel actually a bit more interesting than the Rin's main label to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
I
that the
think-
same feeling you have?
Yeah, I actually feel like they are very fable coded
Yeah.
in the way they like what they want to release. It's usually stuff that I'm like, damn, I want to release that as well.
Yeah.
Because it is stuff that just it is a bit more left field. It is a bit more like storytelling.
Do you feel like that you're actually fighting for the same demos with them?
That might be true, actually. I have to speak to them.
Yeah.
Say, get off,
That could be
get off my back.
happening.
I'm indie.
But that was also will also do something to how it is you go and discover music, because now you don't even have to discover music for your DJ sets. Now you also have to discover music for your label, and you have it seems like quite aggressive release schedule. You're dropping them quite fast, right?
Yeah, and I like that
Yeah.
because I always loved curating, and I love like world building and inviting, trying to see how I can be a part of and like giving back to culture and all that. I just find it very interesting. So it makes me just something that makes me happy is reaching my hand out and saying, I can release this if you want on my label and do the best I can to push it.
And so, what do you think you need to do in order to stand out in what is an ocean of new music every week?
Just be yourself. Honestly, it is the only advice I can give, because you can make any sort of music now, but what is you, and you can hear it. Like I can just hear
Don't
it.
you think there's a lot of people that are themselves that are drowning in all what's coming out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a harsh reality.
Yeah.
You know, so there are no shortcuts.
No.
There's just a little bit of luck, talent, and who you are.
And how is it going so far with the releases that you have? How much can you?
Yeah, I
get
think
attention?
it's going great. It's getting good attention. It's getting the attention I wanted it to get,
Yeah.
which is the best thing. So it gets very direct, loyal attention. Because I wanted to build this as a collective, like a guild is what I call it.
Yeah.
So people can join the guild and they're a part of it. And I make keychains, I make stuff myself, and I want to invite people who also feel like they want a space for this kind of left field music.
Yeah.
And just enjoy clubbing in general, but build it as a community. Both the artists, all the visual artists, the graphic artists. Really want it to be like a guild.
It sounds really interesting. I'm really happy to
Yeah.
be able to follow it on the
Come
sidelines.
be part of the
Yeah.
guild. We can take another. Let's take the DJ Sprinter
Yeah.
Saga release.
So that's the second Saga 002. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's a Norwegian producer
Yeah.
that I actually know because we used to make Future Bass together. We have a track with 10 million plays on Spotify when he was called Jerry Folk.
Yeah.
And then he started making this DJ Sprinter alias on the sideline, and it was just so interesting. Like all the tracks that came out were like, this is so different from what I'm used to hearing. Both garage-wise, but also break-step and drum and bass-wise, because he also makes stuff in like higher BPMs. It just has like his own swagger, which is
I agree. Because
not-
that's how
yeah.
I felt when I listened to it first. It made me really happy.
yeah, it's like a unique swagger that he has, and to have that already with so few releases, I think that's why so many people love him, and he's very revered, like for DJs, because his tracks they stand out.
Yeah. Let's listen.
Yep. What a very nice track.
Yeah, and I love both sides. But
Yeah.
I guess I actually, when I decided to invite you on, you started the label, and I listened to it. I thought this is really interesting what you're doing, and the curation that you're that you're performing here. And so I'm really looking forward to see. You say there's a VA coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what's gonna go on? How many tracks is that gonna be?
Everything I can put on a cassette tape goes on there.
Okay.
Because it's gonna come on a cassette tape.
Only cassette?
Digital as well.
Okay, yeah.
But that's my limitation.
Yeah.
But just all the stuff I can jam into it, so I can showcase as much as I possibly can. It would be set for 4th of December right now, and hopefully a track from this guy as well. He's called DJ Real Tears, and he channels everything I loved in like old Hudson Mohawk, Rusty, Joker, old S-Type, even like Silky and like he just gives me a feeling that it's alive still. So he has a lot of really sick tracks, and I picked this one because, of course, it's new and it had to be new, but it also I couldn't imagine hearing this in the year 2026, and it just makes me so happy.
It reminds me of this. This feels a little bit, but a lot of the breakstep that came out just before dubstep started coming out, and a lot of it before that was this kind of really dark, skippy breaks. And when I listened to this release, it reminded me of all that music that I
the
used to
DJ
love.
Sprinter.
Yeah.
So that's sick. And this one is called. This is Regen from DJ Real Tears.
Yeah.
And it has this old purple trap thing going on.
Okay, let's listen to it, and then you can explain to me what Purple Track is. So you call this Purple Trap?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to call it. This is future bass.
Yeah.
It is in its old essence, and it reminds me of, as I told earlier, like Hudson Mohawk, Rusty, S-Type, just sort of like emblazing crystallized grime and trap instrumentals with euphoric trance on top of it.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like I've been dying for this to have a place again.
Yeah.
And
Is this just a one track, or do you think there's something starting to blow up again?
well, as we talked, hyperpop does keep this sound alive, and a lot of people just call this hyperpop, and rightfully so. It could be called that. But for me, it's something else, because my nostalgia brings me back to like old Rusty and
And would you play this today in your DJ sets?
yeah.
How would you place it in your DJ set?
I played Afterlight by Rusty, which is kind of like this. Right after a 140 like edit of some grime rap, I think. So we're in the BPM, we're in half tempo, but we're very gloomy. And then I would put Afterlight like this on, which just brings it up to like euphoria, but you're still in the 140 BPM. And people just, it worked. And people didn't know what is this? They were like asking I saw the reels afterwards and stories, like, what's the idea on this? And I think they don't know that it's more than 10 years old, which is...
So I'm just thinking, do you have some DJ sets where you just play UK garage or housey music, or do all your DJ sets in this way where you're adventurous, this way that I think sounds really interesting, the way that you're talking about DJing right now? Are you always DJing like this, or is there certain settings where this happens and other settings where it's just house music?
I'm so bad at planning, but I also do it meticulously. So I try to sometimes, if I should play more just normal garage, but I end up going on an adventure as well, because I think it's fun. I like DJing very quick. I'm from hip hop, so I like to mix faster than techno DJs. I play a lot of tracks. I just enjoy when stuff blends together. I like to play Dembo or Bilefunk after this. If it's in key, that's what makes it interesting to me.
Exactly.
And
but I think you should just keep playing like that, and not just. I don't think you should make yourself feel bad about planning to just play house, because this is the DJ set that I would want to listen to.
I mean, that's where it ends up all the time, and sometimes I feel, I fucked up. I went too far in every direction, but then after a few days, I'm actually like, that was kind of sick. Yeah. So what, do we have time?
Let me look at the time here. Yeah, we have time for 4 minutes. We have time for one more, I guess. And then I guess we could just sign off, and then you can play the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I could just say thank you, August, Eloq, for coming. And it was really amazing to have you here. And as I said earlier, the track list will be up on the website, bravetracks.substack.com. And then, just play us out with the last track.
So I've been playing like deep cuts all the time. I think I have a lot of deep cuts still. But I think I just actually want to play something that's very popular. It's Zero for Adam Mainface's label, ATW. It's Big Mad Banger. And it's with, I think it's with Club Kings or Club Heads. So it's like a rework of an old, like hard trance, hard groove classic. But the way his bass line drops is it just has a sound that I'm like, it is hard.
So it's not a key change this time?
No, it's and it's hard, but it's not, but it's still, it's stylish. And a lot of people would call this dumb. I don't. I don't know. I just.
But I think that's a really great introduction to it. So now I'm just gonna listen very hard to it, and just thank you for tuning in, everyone.